So what's up, everybody? It's me, True Starscreamer, and we are here with, guess what? Surprise, surprise, yet another G.I. Joe Classified series. In this case, more Tiger Force, and this is Duke with the Ram Cycle, which, if you remember, I did a Tales from the Backlog about the Ram Cycle with Breaker. I have eagerly been looking forward to this. I like again, love the art. And already looking at this, I know this counters a lot of my criticisms from the previous Ram Cycle. Great art for Duke here. It's too big. We are number 40, and we actually have more on the back this time. Great picture of Duke with the cycle, the Ram, Duke himself, and Duke's gear. Hello, we actually have stuff. Again, astute viewers know that was my top criticism. So let's get this guy open and let's see what we got inside. So definitely a stark contrast from the Breaker and Ram figure, because one, a lot less space, which again, Breaker and Ram should have been a smaller package, just gotta say. But then we got all the gear over here in a separate one of those strong boxes, which looks really cool. Alright, well here is Duke and the Ram Cycle out of the packaging. This is an interesting mixed bag of subjective opinions. Okay, I'm going to say this right now. This is all going to be subjective. First of all, I do have to say, again, it took care of a lot of my complaints with the previous Ram Cycle by actually giving Duke gear as opposed to Breaker only having his backpack and helmet. That's it. I wouldn't have minded though if Duke came with a helmet. I mean, come on, we're supposed to be promoting kids' safety here. Duke himself. I mean, we'll be doing a comparison with the original Duke figure. Remember what I was saying about Outback, and also saying about Recondo, about how their Tiger Force stuff was not garish? Yeah, you could tell he was probably the most eager guy to get into Tiger Force, and he's like, damn it, get me Tiger Pants. No, I want Tiger Pants, because these are definitely tiger striped pants. The other ones were a little more subtle. They had the pattern on, but they're still kind of camouflaged. This guy is gonna be a target. He gets a different gun from his original setup. Again, when I bring it out, I had the original Duke. So he himself was a little more cartoonish, but still. The sculpting though is all the same on this Duke compared to the others. Well, we'll talk his face though. When we do, again, I don't like his face. There's just something off about the paint, off the sculpts. I'm not sure what it is. This does not look like Duke. This looks like his younger brother. This could be his cousin. So the good news is, technically, you could say you don't have two Duke figures. This could be just another guy from the family. Talking about the Ram itself, it is the exact same one, but it's definitely got more life to it. More color. Absolute more color. I mean, the gun barrel's red, which, okay, practicality-wise doesn't make any sense. This thing is, as I said before, a moving target. Now, one thing that I always thought, especially when I saw it like without the sidecar, he kind of looks like a Junkion, believe it or not, from Transformers. Like if they ever wanted to bring Junkions into, not season 3, but to more of an early stage of it, I could absolutely see the Junkions as Ram Cycles, which is kind of neat. The paint deco is gorgeous though, very toyetic, but I've got different colors here. The engine block is different, the pipe is different, I got the grays on here. The tampo effects look great. Though, come on, man, they should have put that on the front of the bike. then I could have the jaw looking on there. Just saying. I do like the do maintenance here stickers on them. That's a very nice touch. And I even like that the brake caliper's got a different color. I still might put some paint to these, but it definitely has much more life than the first Ram cycle. So yeah, I mean, I do like it. I didn't do this with the previous one, but you can put a Valorverse effect piece into the barrel to make it look like the cover art. You know, like it's firing while he's going. Which, I don't know if I pointed out, on the handlebars, there's actually a switch for that. Very neat. But dude, it would suck if that thing was spitting out shells and one of them got into the back wheel or something. Just gotta say. Again, this is the original one, so he's got the red colors to it, a little more gaudy, but again, his paints though are still more military. I like how this, even though this is technically an overshirt, kind of looks more like a leather jacket on here with a red collar underneath, so making it look like it's layered clothing, versus the original. Of course, still have the exact same build, so he has the pinned arms and legs. I do like how the armor is more subtle, but again, these pants, ugh, this is definitely much more gaudy. Everything else though, gear is the same, still has the same backpack, though the colors are slightly different. I wouldn't have minded if the shovel was removable, especially after Outback has his pegged in. And that's the other thing. So his gun is much more sensible. Tiger Force Duke's gun is much more sensible, but there is no place to put this gun on his backpack or on the Ram cycle. So he's going to be driving one-handed the whole time, carrying this gun. And I mentioned before, on the Ram cycle, technically this hand is the one that fires the Vulcan cannon. So he's either going to be firing this, then throwing it away to use the gun on the cycle, or, I don't know. Just, there's no cargo space, basically. The gun, I don't know if this gun has been used before. I honestly cannot remember. But again, it's got the hole in the barrel to hold an effect part. And then this, look here at the faces. You can definitely see that this one's got much more sharper features. This almost feels, again, a little younger, heavier look to it, I guess you could say. Like, he's got much more defined cheekbones. He just has a softer expression. After that, then the belts are the same, all the accessories are the same. I personally would not have minded if he did not come with the bandolier and came with a helmet instead. I just think that would kind of fit the aesthetic a little better. So, my subjective opinion is, again, hate the pants. They just look like he got way too excited to join Tiger Force. Like the gloves. Wouldn't have minded some paint on the watch, though. On the watch face. So I could have used a little more paint. Not a fan of the face sculpt, and I would have loved them to incorporate some weapon storage. Doing the direct comparisons of the bikes, again, we've got just more color on here. Green, 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 green. You know, yellow, silver. The engine block. That's actually about the same coloring on here, so I guess I was wrong about that. Logos, placement, he does have G.I. Joe on there, nothing here. I don't know, but this still just has more life to it. Everything else, though, is pretty much the same. Though I do want to point out that the Vulcan cannon in here does have two colors. And it's got the Tiger Force emblem on this, but that's usually on the inside. You know, when if I have him holding the gun right-handed, you'll never actually see this, so I think that's just a little weird. But I like that this was two colors. Of course, still spins. at the end of the day, I do not hate the Tiger Force Duke and Ram Cycle. I mean, this is a great toy. It does look good. This is the most tigery Tiger Force of all the figures so far. I really, what I am telling myself though is, man, I really need to get that second release of Duke, because I just want a serious looking Duke figure right now. That being said, this is not Duke. I know he's Duke, but this is my Duke. This is his younger cousin Tony of Tiger Force. That's right, he is Tony the tigery Tiger Force guy. Because these faces are not the same. And I do like this face better. Plus, I mean, the complexion's different and all. But we're not talking about Duke, we're talking about Tony here. It looks good, it's a solid presentation. If you're doing a separate Tiger Force section on your shelf, this will be a great centerpiece. If you're going to be doing a squad of Ram Cycles, they don't look bad together. I mean, let me grab Breaker here real quick. You know, put him off to the side. They don't look horrible. So he does look like a squad leader for it. So, yeah, I absolutely would say get it. I would not say army build these. Army build yourself some breakers if you want some Ram Cycles, but do not army build this. This is definitely a perfect one-off piece for your collection. I do recommend, and yeah, tell me what you think. Give me some comments, hit that like button, join the team. We got more stuff, as I keep saying, in the pipeline coming in. It is going to be an awesome 2023. Let me know your thoughts down below, and until next time, take care. Peace.